We are in here again, YouTube. And if this is your first time coming over to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Join us for future videos that drop. But today, guys, we're going to focus on Fusion FireArms' first optic that they have created. Check it out. If you don't know who Fusion FireArms is, let me go ahead and show you real quick. These are the guys who have recently come out with the 1911/2011 pistol right here that takes Glock mags. Amazing gun, and the review should be available soon on my channel. All right, yes, they created this right here. Also, they created what's called the XF Pro right here, which is an amazing pistol. I already have the review on the channel, and if you like to check it out later, you can check this video out right here. But this is it, and I had a freaking blast at the range with this pistol right here. So now they said, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and create freaking red dots. And I said, really, Bob, you really about to create a red dot? He said, yeah. So here it is right here, guys. It's probably your first time seeing it, and that is the optic right there. We're gonna go into a full review on this optic, see how durable it is, and also check out some of the features and functionality of this red dot. This is modeled after the SRO type red dots that are out right now. So that's what's reminiscent of that actual style right there that you see. So far, it has functioned well, and when you see the price point for this red dot, you're probably gonna pick up 2 or 3 of them, all right? Let's go ahead and let's get into the review. All right, so let's get into this Fusion red dot that just came out. And also, just to let you guys know, I think I might be the first person on YouTube reviewing this product. So let's jump into it. Right here, of course, you have just a black box, and I'm sure when he rolls these out, it's probably gonna have more details on the box, okay? So I'll go ahead and open it up. Get ready, here we go. So of course you get a microfiber cloth right here so you won't scratch your lens up when you're cleaning it up. You also have the red dot right here, and keep in mind this is not a multi-reticle red dot. This is a straightforward red dot, okay? Not multi-reticle. Right here you have your tools that you can use and a little bagging, and he gives you the screws here. So of course you have your screw size. There goes one size right there, and it does have the powdered Loctite on the screws, as you can see. So you have that size. Let's see what else you have here. You also have this size here, and I put an X on mine because those are the size, you know, that's the size that'll fit. You also have another size right here, okay? A little bit longer screws. Right here, I can't remember if I put this in here or not. I believe I put this in here, guys, so this might not come with it. So just disregard this, okay? And here's the red dot right here. And that's it. So that's what you get right there. I noticed that they do not give you any batteries with this red dot. Now, of course, when they officially roll it out, that will probably change. So you're probably going to get some batteries. And the batteries that you will use will be the CR2032. Okay, those are real cheap on Amazon if you do have to buy them. Let's go ahead and open this up. And here it is, man. That's it, the Fusion FireArms red dot. And look at it, and I'm gonna tell you something. Something I really like about this, it doesn't have, you know, those loud fonts in white on it. I hate that. The all black, I just love it. And I noticed that it's minimum design on this too. So they didn't put a whole bunch of lines and squares all in the red dot. That's something else that I somewhat don't care for. I don't know if some of you guys do. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. But you know, you just have these lines right here off the side of it that I really like. That horizontal design is just beautiful. The way he did it is simplistic. I love it. All right, right here you do see that tint to help with glare. So it does. It has a nice tint to it right there. So that should help when I'm shooting it out there at the range. And at the bottom right here, you do have your Picatinny adapter. So, you know, if you're running it on your rifle or a shotgun or something like that, You may want to put a cant on it. If you're shooting with a rifle, you have that right here. It has the screws right up under it, and that's what it looks like at the bottom there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it, and then we're gonna get into the weight and talk about some other things. We have the scale cranked up here. It is set to 0. I'm gonna go ahead and reset it real quick. We're gonna go ahead and weigh it with the Picatinny adapter mount and the red dot to give you an overall weight of both of them first. So let's go ahead and start there. Put it on the scale. And right now it's coming in at 2.6 ounces together. All right, let's go ahead, take it off the scale, detach that. So right now it's just a red dot only. I'm gonna set this to the side and we'll go ahead and just weigh it with the red dot. All right, the Optic is coming in at 1.6 ounces. So it's a little bit lower in weight, 1.6 ounces, not bad at all. And of course, you guys know this is more so like a SRO type style optic right here. So I just love, again, I love the design. Okay, so let's get into the material right here. It looks like it's pretty durable. Okay, and the housing material is a 6061 material as far as the aluminum. So not bad. I mean, it's not the highest that you can get, but I'm pretty sure this can take some damage out there in the elements. So we'll see. I'm gonna put it on the gun, run it, drop it a couple of times and see if it can hold up. As far as the color is called a matte black. So that's a matte black color, and I'm gonna come a little bit closer just so you can see the color of it. And of course, at the bottom, it doesn't have any labeling because, you know, of course, this is one of the first ones that he's rolling out here, so it's not gonna have it. He sent it to the channel to see what you guys think, and I think you're gonna be pretty impressed so far. Let's go ahead and look at the battery tray. Now, this is a little bit different from other optics. It's not on the side of the red dot. And let me know if you guys like that or not. It's sitting in the inside right here, and that's that circular area. So you would simply take a screwdriver, put it right here and unscrew it, and it's nice and tight, and that's what I like about it. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew it here. Let's take it out, and that's what it looks like right there. So it's like it has a rubberized material in the inside right there. And it looks like also on the edge of it, let me see here. Yeah, it does. It has an O-ring. So there's an O-ring on the outside of it to help with that water resistant rating that they have on this. And I'm gonna let you know what that is in a few minutes, but that's what it looks like right there. Pretty cool stuff. And there's the battery. That's your battery that you will put in the inside of it right there. So pretty simple to put it back on. You just set it on the top, kind of screw in the other direction just so you won't strip out the threads, and just tighten it back down. Make sure it's nice and tight right there. Again, the battery type for this one right here is a CR2032 battery that's inside that tray area. As far as the battery life is up to 50,000 hours of battery life. So that's pretty impressive. Now let's go ahead real quick and turn this bad boy on. Right here, you have your up arrow, and all you would do is simply hold down the up arrow for 3 seconds. So let's hold it down. Oh, actually, you just tap it and it turns on, okay? So let's go ahead and turn it off here. Now, I'm pretty sure with the down arrow right here, you just press it, you know, long press it for about 3 seconds and it'll turn off. So 1, 2, 3, and it should turn right off. So yeah. You turn it off with that down arrow, and looks like you can turn it on with only the up arrow. So I just tried with the down arrow. Hold it down, just tap it, and it'll turn right back on. So pretty cool stuff. Looking at the red dot right here, it is pretty crisp and pretty sharp. So the closer I get, you can see how sharp that is. Now, of course, the distortion of the camera kind of gives the illusion that it's bigger, but it's really sharp and it's smaller. This is a 3 MOA dot, so keep that in mind. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down here with the down arrow. Let's turn it all the way down. And as far as the illumination levels, you have 10 levels of brightness. So 8 daylight and 2 night vision settings. So let's go ahead and turn it up so you can see it. So we're gonna go with the up arrow here, and we're gonna do that 10 times total because it's 8 plus 2. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there it is right there, crazy bright. And something else that's impressive about this thing, guys, That, and you can see the emitter right there in red in the background right there. Look how clear. Man, they just keep getting better and better with these red dots. Look how clear that glass is. Okay, I'm gonna come even closer. That's why I like doing these close-ups. Look at that. Look how clear that glass is. So yeah, Fusion get a lot of cool points for this one. Also, this is a one-time magnification, and keep in mind, this is zero parallax at 33 yards. So zero parallax at 33 yards, not bad, especially for the price point that this is coming in. Something else that I noticed about this optic, it does automatically enter into sleep mode after 225 seconds of no movement, and it powers up when it senses motion. So keep that in mind. One of the amazing features about this optic is the glass size, and look at that. So that glass size you're looking at right there is 28 millimeters. That's how big it is. So pretty nice. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is most definitely in competition with the Gideon optics and the Sealy optics that they have out on the market. Those are budget also. So it's gonna be very, very fierce out there in the market. This red dot is IPX7 rated. And if you look on the screen right now, you'll see exactly what that rating means. And moving right along here, guys, you do have your elevation and your windage. So your elevation is right there. It is up and down. And on the side of it right here, you do have your windage, which is left and right. Keep in mind, this does have crisp clicks, and it is tactile, 1 MOA per click for this optic. Now, I do want to show you the similarities between the Fusion red dot and also the Gideon optic. They are damn near the same thing. And the beautiful thing about these optics is that now these days, you know, the brands are able to get these manufactured at a lot lower price point. It makes it affordable for a lot of people, you know, to be able to go out and purchase these optics, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Of course, right here, you guys been seeing it, the optic from Fusion. That's it, but watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and do some side-by-side comparisons. Look at that. Just look at it, okay? As far as the crown design right here, where they milled it, right here on the right on the Gideon optic, you can see that design, but then on the left, Fusion has that simplistic design right there at the top, okay? That's pretty much the only difference. And I'm pretty sure, this is not 100%, but I'm pretty sure they probably are manufactured at the same place. I'm not sure, but you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think. As far as the battery tray, you can see that they're positioned in the same exact area. Even the design right here where it's milled right there on the corner on each one, you can see it's exactly the same. Your elevation, your windage is exactly the same off the side. Look at that. Now you do have a design difference right there, but that's about it. You have the branding on the Gideon, on the Fusion, it's just completely blacked out, and I really like that. I love when they black out things like that. But both of these are really, really good options. Now, of course, this one most likely is going to come in at a lower price point for you. The Gideon is just a tad bit more, but if you look for the discounts on my channel through Gideon, you probably get this at a lower price point too. But so really, look at that. Even the positioning on the buttons, you can see it right there. It's the same exact thing. It's no difference, you know. Let's go ahead and look at the front of it. So that's the front. I'm telling you guys, it's basically the same thing. You know, this Gideon has a green emitter, and right there on the Fusion, it has a red emitter. But I mean, but those, like I was saying, those are the only differences between the two. Other than that, they're pretty much twins right there. So you can see it. So basically, you just need to make a decision on which optic is best for you. You know, when it comes to design, the look of it, how it fits, the fit and the finish. But like I said, both of these are great options. But right now, the review is about this Fusion FireArm red dot that they came out with. And so far, they've done a damn good job. All right, so you know, for their first optic, their first red dot, I think they're coming out the gate pretty strong. And the reason why I said that is because this optic is actually only going to cost between 150 to 160. Not bad at all. So right now, you know, if you get a budget optic, they're running about $200 that you'll be paying for them, especially these type models. But they're coming in out the gate at 150, 160, guys. So I'm going to go ahead real quick, put it on my gun that I'll be using at the range and show you exactly what it looks like. So here it is. And I love the setup. This is my dagger right here. So I don't think you all seen this dagger before. So this is my little setup right here. I'm going to end up doing a review on this and, you know, the other ones that I have. This is the compact dagger. I have the full size dagger, and I also have the micro dagger and the C1 dagger too. So I'm going to do a review with all of those, but this is the compact and this is what it looks like. And the crazy thing about this is that it does co-witness right there, as you can see. So it does co-witness. It sits flush down on the slide. So I think it's a good look. So the true test is getting it out to the range and seeing how it performs. So we're about to get into it, guys. Perfect. Damn, broke the target. Let's just shoot at the burn. Yeah. All right, so this is pretty impressive. It really is. And I really pay attention, very close attention to starbursting, especially while shooting when the sunlight is coming. There's absolutely no starbursting with this optic at all, guys. Now, something I did notice while you're over in the shadows, you do have fragmentation of starbursting, not on the dot, but it's on the outside layer. It's very, very light, but it's not intrusive at all enough, you know, where you couldn't place your shots or anything like that. But yeah, this red dot, even in sunlight, is extremely, extremely bright. Is a really bright emitter in this red dot. So I think they nailed it. Fusion Firearms, you nailed it with this optic. You really did, especially for this one being your very first one. So I recommend it, guys. When it is released, make sure you pick one up. I love it. All right, so that's about it regarding this red dot right here. Drop it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this optic. Is this something that you may be purchasing in the future? Let me know. Also, guys, let me know if you're one of the ones who were lucky enough to be able to pick up one of these pistols. They have them available on their website. As far as the red dot, you can check my description below. And also you can check my description below for these pistols too. Let me know what you think. For this being their very first optic, I'm most definitely gonna say they did a really good job starting out, guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. Smash that notification bell so when I roll out the latest videos, you'll be able to receive them. And remember,
I'm not from this planet.